Welcome to your post-Met Gala breakdown. The theme? Dandy. Let's get into who understood the assignment best. One of the first guests to arrive was Tiana Taylor, who undeniably set the theme for the night. Wearing custom Ruth E. Carter, a legendary costume designer, if you don't know, get to know, and Marc Jacobs. Her look was black dandyism turned up to level 100, and if you can't make a statement on the steps of the Met, then where can you? Everything down to her custom Kiki boots was on point, and she'll go down in the Met Gala Hall of Fame for this outfit. The Met Gala's theme tends to be connected to the Costume Institute's latest exhibition, which this year is super fine, tailoring black style. Inspired by a Monica L. Miller book, the exhibition celebrates the spectrum of black style. The dress code for the gala was tailored for you, a reference to the suiting and menswear which features throughout the exhibition. Taylor tapped two-time Oscar-winning costume designer Ruth E. Carter to design her historically themed outfit. Some films of hers include Malcolm X, directed by Spike Lee, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, which she won the Academy Award for Best Costume Design for, and most recently, Sinners, starring Michael B. Jordan. Next up is Lewis Hamilton. It was a huge night for Black British designers, and Grace Wales Bonner unsurprisingly dressed many of the guests. This all-white look is incredibly dapper and was topped off with a Stephen Jones beret, which majorly represents UK fashion. The vintage brooches add some swag, and we love a man in jewels. Did you know that Lewis Hamilton was actually the co-chair for this year's event? We wonder if he helped out with the hosting duties. As one of the last guests to arrive, Queen Ree was the perfect bookend to Tiana Taylor's opening. Both wore Marc Jacobs, both wore big hats, but only one of them was pregnant. Give this woman a global stage and she will debut a baby bump, proving that she really is mother in all senses of the word. Rihanna recently told Vogue, "There's no way I'm going shopping in no maternity aisle. Sorry, it's too fun getting dressed up. I'm not going to let that part disappear because my body is changing." And do you know what? Good for her. Next up was Coleman Domingo, aka the best dressed man in Hollywood. The theme was made for him, and his blue Valentino cape paid homage to the legendary Vogue editor Andre Leon Talley, which he took off to reveal a monochromatic zoot suit, which was also Valentino. Coleman showed up and showed out in a gorgeous royal blue look with sparkling gold details, including Boucheron jewels and a luxe Omega watch. Coleman Domingo stated of the theme this year, "I think it's going to be very impactful and potent, and surprisingly very emotional." Coleman's outfit had an outfit change on the same red carpet, taking off his first look to reveal a patterned blazer. The Oscar nominee also acknowledged the folks who came before him and made fashion accessible, saying, "I know where I'm standing in history right now, at least my little part of it, my little droplet. If I can point someone's head back to history to understand how we got here, because it's not just because I'm here," he said. "It's because Andre Leon Talley was here. It's because all these other artisans, people and human beings were here. And so it's extraordinary." After teasing us with her own Andre Leon Talley Louis Vuitton homage over the weekend, we knew Doechii was going to show up and show out for this year's Met. Wearing head-to-toe Louis Vuitton tailoring, we love her mini speedy bag and giant cigar accessories. Also very here for the burgundy Mary Jane shoes and socks combo. Allegedly, Doechii said she was nervous for her first Met Gala. "This is one of the biggest nights in fashion, and for it to be so black, I'm present, I'm here," she said. The Grammy winner added that this year's Met Gala theme matched perfectly with the vibe and inspiration for her album Alligator Bites Never Heal. Next up, we have Lepita Nyongo. Minty fresh in full Chanel, Lepita's look managed to seamlessly blend tailoring and feminine draping. The bedazzled eyebrows are a fun touch, and we say more fun in fashion. It was Amy Lou Wood's first Met Gala, and she did not disappoint. Opting to wear British designer Ahluwalia, her crop jacket was perfectly balanced with a swooping sash and flower-embellished socks. Business on top, party on the bottom. We love to see it. Then we have Zendaya, who rocked another all-white suit moment. This was relatively pared back for the Queen of Method dressing, and the hat was giving more Hampton's holiday than Black Dandy, but we love the jewel-encrusted buttons on her waistcoat. Then we have Willie Shiovaria, another man who this theme was made for. Arguably the purveyor of the modern zoot suit, his pastel pink number was offset with a contrasting green tie and a handful of roses, with his guest Maluma opting for a similar silhouette in green and blue brocade. Short and sweet, it's Sabrina Carpenter. Sticking to her own personal brand, she wore espresso brown Louis Vuitton, sans trousers, of course. Her outfit veers more into a circus master take on tailoring, but hey, that's something we'd all be buying tickets for. Sabrina revealed that the Louis Vuitton creative director didn't want her outfit to have a bottom half. Sabrina was told, "You're quite short, no pants for you." Want to know how tall she actually is? She's 1.52 metres, or 5 foot. Then we have Cardi B, serving us something a little bit different. Cardi wore a green velvet plunging suit by Burberry. Very Dickensian, very Victorian, very fabulous. Bad Bunny. Sequin gloves, kiss curls, a giant bowling bag, and a traditional Puerto Rican pava hat. Someone has been attending the Miuccia Prada School of Mismatching. A stars all round, we say. It was a big night for hats at this year's Met. Jodie Turner-Smith gave major Willy Wonka vibes in this Burberry burgundy ensemble. However, the look actually pays homage to a portrait of Selina Lazenveski, a black equestrian who was alive during the Belle Epoque era in Paris. Dams and Idris. It wouldn't be the Met Gala without a reveal, and he majorly delivered on that front. Turning up in a full racing suit, complete with a Swarovski bejeweled helmet, was a not-so-subtle nod to his upcoming movie, F1. However, with the help of two assistants, this was torn away to reveal a tartan three-piece Tommy Hilfiger suit. The runway of RuPaul's Drag Race would be proud. Io Edebiri. The Bear star worked with Ferragamo creative director Maxmillian Davis, who originally hails from Manchester, to pay tribute to the black dandies in her own life, her father and her grandfather. Her bead-embellished gown, worn with a leather tailcoat jacket on top, was one of the most beautiful and authentic looks of the night. Then we have Sydney Sweeney. Tailoring doesn't just have to mean suits. It can be an immaculately constructed gown, as demonstrated by Sydney Sweeney's glittering Mimi dress. If it works for you, then why not stick to it? Tracy Ellis Ross. In a self-described little look, Tracy Ellis Ross channeled her signature maximalist style in this Marc Jacobs oversized suit, complete with a giant bow. Pink, pink, and more pink equals a big yes, yes, and more yes. Thames. We love a major accessory moment, and Thames's Oswald Boateng umbrella was that moment. In a look from the legendary British Ghanaian designer, the singer also paid tribute to her own Nigerian heritage, with a dress constructed in a richly textured Ankara cloth. Lauryn Hill. It's hard to believe that this was Lauryn Hill's first ever Met Gala, but there you go. The legendary singer wore a bang-on-trend butter yellow ensemble, courtesy of Ghanaian designer Jude Donto. She paired the look with a turquoise blue Hermes Birkin bag and statement gold jewellery. Here's hoping she'll make an appearance again next year. A$AP Rocky allegedly told Vogue that the outfit he wore was designed by him before showing off the red bottoms of his Christian Louboutin shoes. A$AP Rocky struts down the carpet in a classic black suit, a Marmon jacket and a variety of shimmery accessories, including a Bryony Raymond customised umbrella covered in 90 carats worth of diamonds. There's several fan theories online discussing whether his high fashion umbrella is intentionally shaped like a gun, as the gala comes after he was found not guilty of a 2021 shooting involving ex-friend A$AP Relly following a month-long trial. The rapper carried a custom Bryony Raymond umbrella covered in 90 carats worth of diamonds. Special mention must go to Lorde's backless bandeau top, which managed to defy gravity. Speaking to Vogue on the red carpet, the singer said of her Tom Brown outfit, "To me, it represents where I'm at gender-wise. I feel like a man and a woman, you know. We feel a new era of Lorde is pending." Gold, glittery and glamorous, Gigi Hadid is a full pin-up girl. She's wearing custom Miu and styled by Gabriella Carifa Johnson. She sports the Victory Roll hairstyle named after fighter pilots from the 1940s. Tremel Tillman. Stepping off the severed floor and onto the blue carpet, Tremel Tillman wore a cropped black velvet jacket, complete with a trailing train and pinstripe trousers courtesy of Tom Brown. Classic, timeless, and dandy as hell. Photographer Tyler Mitchell shot the imagery for the Met exhibition catalogue. His look for the night was Wales Bonner, an ivory suit accented with electric blue lapels. Andrew Scott went for a classic three-piece in fun colours with contrasting textures. His look took inspiration from the legendary Harlem designer Dapper Dan, who was famously known as the king of knockoffs for re-racking luxury goods into custom pieces.